Hi there. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity on the Omnify assessment. So let's get started. So the question that was given to me was, how can I increase or improve the conversion ratio on the sign up page while logging into the Canva website and hence can make a PRD for it. So while I was going through the Canva website, what I observed was that there are multiple ways to log in onto the website, which is continue via Google, continue via Facebook, but still there is no feature on or as how to log in through the 10-digit mobile number OTP verification, which I found was a easy, reliable and user friendly or fastest way to log in today's time where we are going through a data saturation. And this is the fastest way where people can dial in or log in, and hence it should lead to or improvement in the conversion ratio because of its simplicity of the feature. And uh, so the proposal, so I'll be basing my proposal around the OTP login feature. And there are a couple of things one might need to keep in mind while making an effective PRT. So one is your product name, Canva feature, that I wanted to sign up with the phone number OTP. Then what is the date where I'm making my PRD document, which is 5th of September. Then who are going to be my stakeholders? My stakeholders will be the developers who are going to construct my web page or website. And then I'll be having a UI UX designers, and then finally there will be users who are going to test the feature. Then second thing is your product. There are two things when it important things one might need to keep in mind while thinking about the product, that what is the vision where my product is catering to and what is the goal. So my vision is free to use, or the Canva vision is free to use online graphic tool to design and publish anywhere around the world. Very simple yet effective. And goal is use phone number to log in easy, user friendly and faster way so that any layman can log in into without any hassle and time consuming way. Then who are going to be my target audience? So my target audience will be the one whom I'm catering this feature to, right? So so the pain point what I thought is that someone might be demotivated to go through a time consuming sign up process to get into a Canva tool to design itself. Let's say one might click the Google login feature, where the pop-up will appear, then you have to fill your email ID, then again you have to put up the password, and then you will be able to log in, which might not come handy for everyone or someone who is very impatient to get into the website. So I thought about the two user personas. So one user persona would be a young professional, Shivam, who is 27 years of age, and he is working as an engineer in a company A. And let's say he wanted to make a creative or appealing resume to get shortlisted for the interview calls as a PM role. And for that, imagine if he just put up a phone number and get login, so it becomes very easy for him. The second user persona, which I thought could be for the Lisa. So Lisa is a senior manager in a company X, and her team member Alia is leaving the organization after working for 10 years. I'm sure we all have been through this situation, right? And Lisa wants to give a very warm, farewell party to send her off nicely, and wanted to make a party invite. So she's 38 years of age. And in that situation also, if there is a OTP login feature, so it will be very uh, simple way to get into the Canvas website. So that was the strategy part, that whom I'm catering to, what is my vision, what is my goal. Now here comes the execution part, which is how am I going to develop this. So the next thing which I'm going to touch upon is epics. So there are three features which is required in order to get this done successfully. Feature one is create a web page which includes an OTP login, right? Where I need my developers to help me to develop this. Feature two is your OTP server provider who is going to generate the OTP, 4-digit OTP, and the verification part, right? And then comes the third feature where you have to integrate the front end with the back end, your web page with the OTP stacked together. And in order to do this, there are some specification, technical specification, which is required to be jotted upon. So number one is your web page and OTP input for users to enter, right? That how users can enter the OTP digit which is generated by entering the 10-digit phone number. Second feature is, or second specification is, that I need some database in order to in order to store my OTP, right? So yes, a database or a data storage for the OTP. Second is generation, and SMS has to get sent to the user. Number third, web page and OTP integration, that my front end and my back end has to get stacked together. Number four, we should limit the abuse of OTP feature because it is going to increase the CAC price on the server side. And we should also observe the or record the number of OTPs for the audit purpose. Number five, OTP should be numeric in value so that the user should not be able to fill alphabets, and they should be able to they should be able to receive the OTP again just in case if they did not receive it in the first time. And now comes the matrices part. Like, how am I going to measure the success of this feature, right? So first is the time taken to complete the OTP login. How much time I had put up in the strategy portion that it is a faster way, but still, how much time in numeric values is the time taken to get to the OTP login successfully? Second is the users who are going through or who are experiencing this OTP login will have a user feedback so that we can get to know what is the good part or what is the bad part they're going through it or they're facing while logging into the Canva website. Third part is how many number of users are actually dropping off because they might be speculating, or they are, or there might be some unclear in there might be some unclear uh, instructions they might not be able to follow while going through this OTP completion process. Then fourth is your success rate and delivery rate. How many number of OTPs has been generated versus how many successful OTPs used in the login. So number of successful OTP used in the login divided by total number of OTPs that has been generated is your success rate. And similarly, how many total number of successful OTP has been delivered divided by the total number of OTPs, right? That will be your delivery rate. And here comes the design requirement. So design requirement, I'm just going to uh, share my screen again. So first is your home screen, right? So I have designed this wireframes into the Balsamic software. So first is your click on the sign up option, and that is blue in color. So that, and it is a home screen, so that once the user open the Canva website into their iPhone, so that once they hit the sign up option, uh, they will see all this outline on their home screen, which is your templates of various things. Let's say it could be for your resume, it could be for invitation, it could be your features, farewell parties, or it could be for any other invitations or anything which is in terms of the invitations. And once the user click on the sign up option, it will be directed towards the screen one, where there are multiple ways to log in. One could be your continue with Google, another could be your continue with Facebook, and another could be continue with the mobile number. And once the user click on this button or the feature continue with mobile number, he will be directed towards the screen third, which is your, sorry, screen 2, which is your box where you had to put a 10 digit phone number so that you can receive the OTP. And then once you enter all the 10 digit phone number, there will be a pop-up generate which will say we'll send you an OTP via SMS on your phone to log in. There goes the screen 3, where there will be a 4 digit OTP uh, feature where you can enter your 4 digit OTP number, and then you can click the submit option. Just in case if you did not receive the OTP, there is the option for clicking the resend option as well. Now, there are some things which one might need to keep in mind while giving the instruction to the designer or the UI or UX team. So some of the notes I have added here in the bottom. One is only numeric value should be accepted. Second is send SMS verification X time. It could be 2 times, 3 times, or 5 times only. Font and size should be visible so that whoever is opening the web page or the application in their devices, they should be able to see the feature or option clearly. Fourth option, that the background should be white in color. So let's say the user is filling their 10 digit mobile number. So behind that, the background screen should be white in color. And then comes the sixth option, or the sixth point, that resend option should be yellow in color. So with this, this is your design requirement. And now comes the now comes the your OTP login not available, where I'm just showing the supporting evidence that I have been through the website and I could not found the feature into the website integrated yet. So there is a good chance that we can integrate this on our Canva website, and we can improve the conversion ratio and get more traction on the website. So yeah, with this I'll close now the PRD requirement. And thank you so much for giving me this opportunity and listening patiently to me. And bye for now, and wishing you a very nice weekend. Thank you.